I'm starting my very own multiplayer F4 series in BeamNG. This is a big step up from the AI series, so I'm going to need your help to make sure it happens. Now before you all go asking whether you can join the series, this isn't open for anyone and everyone, but I am open to people joining the series provided they meet a couple of important requirements, which I'll go over a little bit later in the video. But for now you can join my Discord server linked in the description and my BeamMP racing server, which you guys can all join using BeamMP and race against each other and myself on occasions. This server has been provided by Connect Hosting, who have been kind enough to support the channel and will be the sponsor for this season. I can't thank them enough. Without them, the series wouldn't be possible. If you want your logo to be on these cars as well, you can contact me with my details below in the description. Before we meet the competitors, we'll have a quick look at the race calendar for the season. You'll notice that there's already some classics in there, but there's also a couple of empty spots, so if you have any ideas, make sure you comment them down below. Time to meet the drivers that will be racing so far in this season. This isn't the final list, as there might be more as the season starts, and some of these drivers can't actually participate at the moment. Starting off, we have Luminix. He's one of the most experienced drivers so far on the grid. He loves racing, he's the only competitor with a gaming wheel, and he doesn't have a PC, so he can't at the moment even play the game. Sponsors? And then of course there's myself, racing on the number 24. I am the administrator and the creator of the series, but I'm also going to be participating in it, so you know, the steward's room will be very fair of course, and the commentary. But I am competing and it's going to be a ton of fun. Make sure you let me know in the comments which livery is your favourite and who you'll be cheering for the season. I think I'll be going for this guy, to be honest. Now next up is Zarola, racing under number 67. He bought the game like a week ago, so he's one of the most inexperienced drivers on the grid, but he's not the only one who's never played the game before. I really hope we do make it through turn 1, to be honest. Moving on, we have Chips, who has also never played the game and hasn't bought the game. Apparently he told me he's broke, so I don't know how he's going to fix that one. But yeah, that's his problem. He is very keen to play in the series though, so if anyone wants to sponsor him, they'd be really appreciated because he might not be able to race at this point. Up next, racing for number 35, we have Farmboy, one of the more experienced racers in the pack. He's only one of 3 that have actually played the game for a decent period of time, so despite being a keyboard player, he'll be one of the favourites coming into the first race. Another player that has very limited experience is Chunky. He picked the colour palette of green and pink to be an eyesore, but I think it turned out quite well. Second only to my own livery, of course. It'll be an interesting prospect to watch at the start of the season. The last driver we have here is Jellylegs. He's got a very Force India-esque livery, orange and green. He doesn't have a PC or the game. He's the only one that doesn't have either, so I doubt we'll be seeing him in the first season, unless someone wants to sponsor him. He's got a very interesting livery and I'd love to see him on the track. We need all the numbers we can get at this stage, so we'll have to see how that turns out. But yeah, that is our 7 drivers. Let me know which one is your favourite and who you'll be going for the season. I said earlier in the video that I'd outline what you need to do to become a part of the series, so there's a couple of things that I'll need from a driver if they want to join. Obviously they must have BeamNG and a computer that can run BeamNG quite comfortably, and then they also need to have BeamMP, the mod for multiplayer. It's not too hard to install, so if you need to, you can go and check out the Discord. I've got a tutorial linked in there. It's not mine, but it'll help you get going. And then with BeamMP you can join my public server, where I'll be monitoring the races and seeing if anyone catches my eye. The main things I'm looking for are not pure pace, because we have a lot of inexperienced drivers, but mainly good race etiquette and the ability to stay on the track. That is actually quite important. You know, I don't want every race to be a first lap pileup. And you also need to be quite polite and nice if you want to join the series. So you know, no swearing, no rudeness, all of that. And the most important thing that you'll need to have is availability. You need to be able to be on in Australian times during the weekends, most weekends. Obviously you don't have to be available every single weekend at all times, but I do need to be able to get everyone on at the same time to do these races. So availability is absolutely important, or you might miss races or not even be invited into the series. So that's what you need to do if you want to become a driver. I'd love to see people joining my server and racing with me. It'll be good fun, even if you don't become part of the series. And I can't wait to see you there. I can't wait for the season to start. So go ahead and join my Discord, And if you can, or if you know anyone that would love to have their logo on the side of one of the cars, please let me know with the details below. I'd love to have you sponsor the series. It would really mean a lot to me. Of course, this means that the AI competition will be paused for the meantime. It'll probably make a return at one stage or the other, but at the moment the AI just simply isn't good enough to handle 22 car races. I did a couple of test runs and most cars didn't make it past the first corner. So a series of that wouldn't be very interesting. Thank you for watching this little video explaining what's going on. I'm very excited for what lies ahead, and this channel over the last couple of days has seen some amazing growth, so thank you for all the support. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.